Dames and B's and gentle dames, good Abend! Wow, isn't that an amazing show where I, as a white middle-aged man, is the minority? They did very well with the booking, and I slipped in. Well, but also it's mostly about my very strong main character syndrome, because I'm absolutely sure you're all here just to celebrate my birthday. 47 years ago, I blessed the earth. 47 years, which means I'm no longer sugar daddy material. I'm the grumpy grinder grandpa now. And out of this reason, I brought you a little gift from Germany. You have your happy birthday. We have an own song, which is very welcome there, or a lot of people like that, and it goes like that. Wie schön, dass du geboren bist. Wir hätten dich sonst sehr vermisst. Let me translate that. How nice that you were born. If not, we would have missed you a lot. First, we Germans have emotions. Second, we are very transactional. But yeah, back to the premise of the show, out loud. 47 years I came out of my mom. 29 years I came out to her. Yeah, I came out to her as a gay man. And well, my coming out is now getting too old to be dated by Leonardo DiCaprio. My very personal coming out is celebrating his twink death right now. And one of the learnings you have when you ever come out, and I think a majority in here can confirm that, if you ever started once, you never stop. You come out as gay, you come out as a bear lover, you come out that you like chops. And yes, you know, I just like them chunky, I like them chubby, I like them like a bear. Just look at my husband and all his friends there. Yes, exactly. Now, I actually always liked them a little bit older. Right now, it turns in the other direction. He's no younger than me. But then also, as a coming out, why do I like them older? I am no longer in the mood to train a husband. You know, I like a person who can hold themselves. I'm no longer in the search for a fixer-upper. I want a turnkey, and I found one. And if you see him, you also recognize, and that's my coming out for today, I'm a twinsie gay. I like what I am. I'm no longer a homosexual, I'm a narcissisexual. And I don't know if there are any straight folks are in here. Welcome, your safe space here. But let me explain it to you. I heard you straight people like cars. So if you like the 23 model of a car and you buy it the 24 model, you're fucking rich because you can afford a car in 2 years. But okay, yeah, that could be, or politics. We are all in politics, so if your orange dumpster fire hires in his first administration Betsy DeVos, and in the second one, the next MAGA mutant, Linda McMahon, and they are just the same, billionaire, despicable beings. That are twinsies, okay? And now the question to the lesbian presenting group in here. Do you think there's fan fiction about Betsy and Linda on Reddit? You know, some Republican cougars. It doesn't even have to be sexual. When we're talking there about scissoring, it's just about cutting fonts for poor people. And it would be probably Betsy grabs the blonde hair of Linda. With a lot of love, she whispers in her ear, "Let's cut school lunch. Let's fuck poor people." This joke was written by my husband. we have a party here. Well, you see, I'm a political person. Tens and tens of people ask me what radicalized this little Bavarian boy to this fabulous leftist Antifa queen. And I found it out. It was the Walt Disney Corporation. Walt Disney and their films like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, Cars. They showed me that even every element, everything can have a character, can have a soul, and is worth protection. And yes, like in Roger Rabbit, where who remembers the shoe who is dripped into the sauce and the faucet? That formed me. Also, as a 13-year-old teenager, the one shirtless scene of Bob Hoskins. As a kid who grew up only with women, Bob Hoskins showed me, oh, there's a sexy way of body hair. Yeah, and it goes on and on, you know. I see a person in my park. I have full-blown discussions with my park. The problem is, it sounds a little bit like I try to seduce him. Who is a good boy? Ooh, you're a big boy. Ooh, you can lick that, the hand. We are talking about the hand. The dog is fine. No one sends me park protective services, okay? Yeah, and it goes on and on. Toy Story. I can no longer look my flashlight in his eye. Cars. My midlife crisis is not a little red Corvette, but I have a blue Subaru, and she is named Subaru McLellerham. This joke is from my husband. And I have discussions with her when I drive. Or, as an example, Lilo and Stitch. If I see a 6-year-old kid, I remember Ohana means family. And I don't want to detain it like ICE does in ICE LA right now. Yeah, that radicalized me, definitely. Saturday morning cartoons. Chip and Chap, Rescue Rangers. If I see a chipmunk, I don't see a snake like RFK. Yeah. We were already there. Okay, normally I would have a great segue now, but I don't have that, so I just do a move from the musical movie Showgirls. Another important topic for me as a migrant, what is the big difference between Europe, Germany, and the US? And it's actually started a shitstorm on Twitter when my husband and I were on a TV show in Germany, and he brought me that as a gift. And really a lot of people have a lot of emotions in there, me too, because he brought me a stacked tower of toilet paper. He smuggled the German toilet paper. And when I then migrated here, I recognized why, because, sorry, one ply is an insult. Every corporate, including my workforce currently, who offers one ply hates you. They are mobbing you. Not enough pizza parties to get that out of my CV. You know, I don't have a problem with the gaps in your stalls at Walmart. I'm German, I was around thousands naked. Everyone can watch, but then I can see through the toilet paper and see the persons. That's the problem. Yeah, in Germany we have 5-ply. That's why I'm going for. Even the Matthias place has 3-ply. These are normally rest stops at the Autobahn. I spend a lot of time there on my knees, so I know that. And yeah, 5-ply, that are pillows, you know. They are so stiff you can repair your roof with that. 5-ply, that removes everything from skin, including tattoos. We don't need lasers. So yeah, also very, very emotional topic. Well, let's do that again. Another topic, happy Title IX month, as the Republicans want to name it. Now it's Pride month, and I think the straighties, the bees and birds, conservatives, they really messed it up. Because a month before, they asked the internet the question, who will win, 100 men or one gorilla? And these internet questions, a few years ago they asked us, is this grass gold or blue? We knew it. We are the gays. We designed it. It was just shitty. Last year, they asked the women, hey, would you run to a wild bear or to a wild man? And the women did what I do, run to my husband. But yeah, this year they asked 100 men versus 1 gorilla. And yeah, I got 5 Facebook invites, 2 parties, 100 tops versus 1 gorilla. Yeah, gorilla costumes on Amazon are sold out, because there's always a little muscle queen who thinks they can beat off 100 persons. And hey, no king shame, okay? My personal opinion is everything from threesome to sixsome doesn't work. One of the queens starts crying, and tears are no loop. But everything about 7 can be fun, no Diddy. But with 100 men, you know, you will get a meat rash, you will get a chop rub. One of us is crying, one of us is applying, something smells yeasty. And how should your dad explain that to their friends? Okay, let me finish that here. Pride Month is now, we are all prepared, we are all in our prime, we're gonna have great parties, but in 4 months, the next big holiday for the queer culture is coming up, Halloween. Wonderful chance for all of us to go a little bit slutty with what moved the gay scene. So maybe as a slutty White Lotus incest brother, I'm the one who pukes at the end. Or maybe a slutty Ozempic patient like me. Or even a slutty Nintendo Switch 2, you know, I have 2 controllers. No, but I actually brought one of the costumes, the ideas that I have, and I want your opinion about that. So just let me, the prop comedy now start. Would that work as a proud and about boy? But I also think a lot about Gestapo. Okay, everyone. A few statements at the end. No kings, no Führer. On this Saturday, we're gonna start a riot. Because that's the thing of pride, okay? Live your life, that no one will get outlawed. No human is illegal. And yeah, let's keep fighting. Thank you very much. You're awesome.